confused and scared.
Confused.
I'm trying to figure out. Are we live?
Yeah,
We live.
I think.
We died for a second, but now we're back.
Whatever.
That's fine.
Tweet it out. Shit.
Wait, what are you tweeting?
Vamp or something. I don't know.
Vamp.
That's like the worst boss in Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Don't eat that.
Yeah. Well.
What about vampires?
Vampires.
Castlevania.
Speaking of vamp, where's Churro?
He's not here.
That's not a vampire.
What?
He sucks down the grease.
That's like his favorite.
of the
I think that's his
cheeseburgers.
favorite Metal Gear character.
Vamp.
Vamp.
That's a shame.
Not Wesker.
No. What?
Wesker's the best character overall.
For Metal Gear?
Not
Best-
for Metal Gear.
I said for Metal Gear.
I know,
Best
but I was
Metal
just
Gear
saying best
character.
overall.
Best Metal Gear character.
Is Jetstream Sam.
That's.
Yep. That's my
That's fine.
opinion.
I think Metal Gear's the best Metal Gear
Yeah.
character.
Which one?
The Metal Gear.
The
yeah.
first
The
one?
Metal Gear
Rex?
that surpasses Metal Gear.
Okay.
Not Sahelanthropus.
What?
Wesker could beat Metal Gear.
Sahelanthropus. How do you...
I don't take
Sahelanthropus.
Latin.
That's not... That's
Enjoy
name.
your dead language.
That's... Yeah, well...
The only dead language I can speak is Kwe.
The West is over here like, shut up. We know. I think that's what it's called, Sahelanthropus. It's like the big bad Metal Gear from Metal Gear Solid 5. It's great. It looks like a dragon, like all of them do. Except it actually stands on two legs and floats. It's a little ridiculous.
I saw someone say the other day that all dragons have wings. I was like, it's like, why is that a sentence? And two, you're wrong.
Wait, where'd you read that?
It
Or
was
where'd you
like
hear
in
that?
It was in a chat.
Oh. No, not all dragons have wings.
Yeah,
Also
like Chinese
dragons
dragons. It's like they never seen Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but he flies.
Yeah, he could fly. And dragons can fly without wings. They're magical, mythological creatures. I'm pretty sure they don't give a fuck about wings.
I mean, you're probably right, but I don't know if... Where was this conversation had? On like, was it on Discord or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that's why. That was the problem. Unless you're talking to somebody that you know, you're not going to have a good conversation on Discord.
I don't think you can
I
have
laugh.
a
It
good
was like in the
conversation
Blowhards
anywhere.
chat.
It probably was.
All dragons have wings. Wrong.
Rude.
I feel like
Rude.
You're like, that's a wyvern. It's not a dragon.
what are those
guys are
wings
idiots.
do?
What? Is a wyvern a dragon?
What?
Yes.
Who cares?
Who cares? You guys are dumb. It's fucking fake.
Just
You can
wings
do
or
whatever
its
you want
front
to.
arms. That's it.
What?
It's wings or its front arms.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
the only
bat.
difference.
Oh my god.
To prove to me it's not a bat.
Bats are wyverns.
Yeah.
Not all wyverns are bats, but
Shut the fuck up.
Changed my mind. What, Ryan?
You guys are dumb.
What are you talking about?
That's why you invite us back.
All right. Hang on.
I think he's on to something.
Blowhards episode 43 is live. That's us. Welcome to the show. I'm Ryan Hess. With me is Eric Pena.
That's me.
Yeah. Idiot. Brian Redcliffe
I'm back.
and Taylor Redcliffe.
Hi.
Same people. Same
Bats or
thing.
wyverns?
Occasionally
They're
knowledgeable.
not- what the fuck? Bats are not.
That's the name of the
Don't
episode.
still
It's
call
already been named.
Bats are wyverns?
They
Yep.
are.
That's a bad name. I fucking don't like my camera.
You could say not all wyverns are bats,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine. Ugh.
but all bats are wyverns.
Sorry.
That's a good sound.
Whatever. Fucking deal with it. We're here.
Yeah, we are.
Get used to it. no
There's
second
no
part.
getting
there.
used
Nope.
to it.
Whatever. Yeah, fine. What's up?
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
Not much.
What do you fucking? My cameras are moving.
Oh no!
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you just use the correct buttons.
I did, it just wasn't in the window.
Oh.
Shut up.
Oh.
All right. So
Well, you sure showed me.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm the boss.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
So, what have you been up to?
Me?
Or do you want me to go first?
I don't care.
Because I've been playing Final Fantasy VI.
Great.
So there you go. There's that.
It's okay.
Brian?
Is that
Monster
it? That's okay.
Oh, well, I can't tell you anything until you play it.
What?
Everybody else in the world, literally everyone else in the world has played Final Fantasy VI.
It's got that guy from fucking Mario RPG in it.
Which one?
I don't know. It's fucking whatever.
I don't know who you're
not the
talking
reverse, right?
That like secret boss. It's probably the reverse.
Yeah, I was
He-
like, I'm pretty sure.
Isn't there a Final Fantasy VI guy
Yeah,
in
there is.
Mario RPG?
Oh.
Kulex or some bullshit?
Yeah, Kulex.
Whatever.
Yeah, but he's like, I guess.
Does
yeah,
he suck in that game?
That's fine. No, yeah. He's just a boss, and I'm
Oh.
then
He's like retarded strong in fucking Mario RPG. Though.
Yeah, if you suck.
Whatever.
If you don't know how to like
he's the
level
hardest
up.
boss in the game. Fuck off.
If you don't know how to level up. Oh, I'm having a hard time with the diamonds.
Whatever.
When did you play Mario RPG the last time you played that?
I don't know. I was like 7 probably.
But that's probably why you had a hard time.
Yeah. I couldn't beat Smithy. It sucked. I got to the very end. Yeah, hard as Smithy.
No.
What?
I feel like you missed out.
Probably. I got to play it
fine.
eventually. I just put all that shit away though because it was chord fuck up. It's too many chords around here and I wasn't using it, so I was like, put it away.
There's still no.
That's why there's like there's 2 mics missing now. I put them
that
away.
makes sense.
Oh man.
There's still an extra chair here.
Too much wire fuck. Yeah, well, whatever. The chairs so I can sit there when I go to work and put my shoes on
It has purpose.
without stepping on the carpet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carpet is lava.
Idiots.
What? I've got like 30 hours in that game, and I feel like I've been playing it forever.
What?
In Final Fantasy.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't gone that far in it. I've just been.
Do you feel like you've been playing it forever though? Does it suck?
Still
No,
no
it's awesome.
tutorial.
I love that game, but it's just that I thought I was playing it longer. It was just 30 hours.
Okay.
I figured I'd be playing it for longer.
Huh.
You can sink stupid amounts of time into Final Fantasy.
Could you? Did you play Final Fantasy 6?
Not that particular one. Crisis Core though. Like I know I rip on that ending, just that particular little thing, but I loved that game. I sunk like Monster Hunter hours into that game.
It's not even that long of a game.
Yeah, I
He got
made it.
everything.
That's fine.
I'd say probably about half the gameplay hours in that was that last fight.
I mean, yeah, I believe
I'm
it.
exaggerating, but
I believe you though.
'cause I put like over 180 hours in that game.
180 hours.
It was fun as fuck.
I mean, yeah. But
That's why they couldn't beat me at the end. They had to cheat.
Did they basically end it for you?
Yeah, the game cheated.
That's fine.
I forgot to make the joke, and it was like Churro's joke or whatever. But
What? He had a joke?
The reason he's not here is because everyone pressed the ones on the last chat.
Do it
So,
again.
he's in the chat right now, though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
He's going to be pressing
Because
one all the time.
he's dying, so
Oh, he's sick?
I don't know if he's sick or what. He's sick of you. Yeah.
Makes
But
sense. Makes sense.
He's I don't know.
I'm too
Here in
demanding.
spirit.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm hurting you with all this friendship. It's fine. It's whatever.
You can feel through space.
He was afraid to come and then cough on Brian the whole time.
I don't know if whatever.
I don't know if we could fit 4 people
I'd flip them over.
here.
Well, I don't know if we could fit 4 people when one of them's true. Like I have to have my
Everybody
own
just
screen because I'm this
squeeze
big. So and then,
Churro doesn't go adjacent to me again, though.
I don't know.
I
Wait,
love
wait,
you,
that's-
Churro, but
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, figure it
But
out.
yeah, Brian, what about you? What have you been playing?
Monster Hunter.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Surprise!
fighting Devil Joe or whatever thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
How many hours are you into it then?
Relishing the fight with the pickle.
And then again.
Don't say that. Such a dumb joke.
Relish.
Go on.
Oh, it's just a nice new fun fight.
Yeah.
He's definitely the hardest one I've fought out of all.
Does he
of
eat
them.
his tail still?
Oh yeah.
Fucking.
I
Suck.
can't get him to eat anything. I keep
What is he, a
placing.
baby?
Well, okay. I'll
Angry
place
baby.
like a meat, and then like Great Jagras will run from like the opposite side of the map and just come and like eat the meat, get paralyzed, and then Devil Joe will pick him up and like run off with them. And I'm like, stop.
Just treat it like a baby. Be like, here comes the great sword.
We got it to sleep once with the drugged meat.
No, we didn't.
The sleep
Oh.
meat.
The sleep meat. Wasn't that last
Sleep
week?
meat.
Fuck.
Yeah, actually we did. That
Oh
took a
my God.
while. That was
Okay.
funny though.
But it happened.
Wait, is the new DLC for it or what? What's going on with that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they come up with new
Yeah, there's
stuff.
new shit. They like buffed weapons and junk. We
Yeah,
talked
and
about it last
actually-
week.
Oh, right. That was. I thought that I didn't know that update actually went live already.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'll have to download
And
that.
on April 6th, the spring event starts.
What's in the spring event?
So they make the Gathering Hub all nice and flowery, and they have a giant flowery Poogie. And then all of the previous event quests become
Poogie.
active again. The Poogie.
Why you got against Poogies?
I don't like that word.
That word?
Sounds
word
like
is-
something out of Invader Zim.
Sound-
Dookie.
Yeah. Except I don't know. It's not.
What's
very
your problem?
I got a lot of them. Pick one.
Why you
It's
got
a little pig.
Why you hating on Poogies?
Is it pig?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It wears like shorts.
It's not Pigu.
No, it's Poogie.
I feel like they missed an opportunity.
Poogie.
But yeah, so if you like miss
Someone
like
was just dyslexic.
so if you miss like the Wiggler helmet, the sunglasses, or any of the others fancy like alloy armor or the Watcher Cat, it's all gonna be active again for like 1 week, right?
But
Yeah.
Oh, there was the previous events. That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know.
See, that makes sense.
And also some new stuff.
That's good to know because I missed all of that. All
Got to
of it.
get that Wiggler helmet.
What's a Wiggler helmet?
It makes your
We're not
head
friends
wiggle.
anymore.
Is it a condom?
No, it's like a
Oh.
giant snake head that gives you wide range too. And
Shut the fuck up.
I'm still waiting on that shirt.
no,
go
you're
buy
not
that
getting
shirt.
that shirt.
Yeah, I'm getting that shirt.
What shirt?
It says wiggle, sleep, eat, repeat. And it has a wiggler on it.
Okay. That's cool.
And it looks really cool.
I don't
It
know.
looks really cool. He says it
You'd,
doesn't look.
you'd
like
have to
What is
answer
this?
questions as to why you're wearing that shirt from people that don't
Because it looks
understand.
cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
I get the definition of cool changed
Yeah.
while I was in Singapore? Or
Well, the shirt's made of skateboards.
You
so-
never knew what cool meant, so.
great. But yeah,
Great.
that's cool. That's excellent. I'm glad you're still playing that game. And I'm sure that's going to be the same answer we're going to have for like the next.
I got to the credits in that game and stopped playing. It's really bad.
Really?
It's like, yeah, I don't know. I haven't been playing it. I've been playing other things.
Yeah, that's
I'll
fine.
get to it. What?
What?
I don't know.
Just
What are you
look at
We're
playing?
the same person. Why do you need two answers?
Actually,
Wow. see?
you downloaded Reigns
Yeah, so we looked at that. Remember last week we talked about that
Politics Tinder.
It was like, yeah, medieval Tinder
Oh,
or whatever
right.
that's coming to Switch.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a phone game and it's not going to cost Switch prices on your phone, so I got it on my phone instead.
Oh, how much was it on your phone?
Like $3.
Okay, that's bad.
It's not too bad.
Oh, that's what you. Okay, I saw you posted that on Twitter.
Yeah, and it's like you like rule a kingdom. At least in the one I played, you rule a kingdom, and you like swipe and make decisions based on like people come to you and like they have problems, and like there are 4 different categories. There's like your citizens, there's the church, there's your like army or whatever, and then there's like the treasury, and they all fluctuate based on the decisions you make. And if you like if there's not enough, like if the people aren't happy, then they riot and they kill you or something. But like, it's like you can't have anything too full or too empty, because it's like, oh, if you have too much money, then you have a party, and then you partied too hard and like you fell into like a vat of grog and like drown.
What?
Yeah, like it's just and like the point of the game is like you're cursed by the devil. And
The devil.
the devil. It's just the devil. Yeah, he'll like possess whoever you're talking to, and he shows up on year 666. It starts you in the year 603,
Okay.
and you go from there. And you have a curse that's like you keep coming back. So it's like there are certain characters in the game that know you're you, and not like whatever king like George or whatever name it gives you.
Okay.
And it's like you're repeating it until you can get it right, or until you can break the curse, or you don't. So it's neat.
Is there a time limit as to how long you can play?
Like I went through mine, and I got to the year 2110
Wow.
as a king. Yeah. So like I had a bunch of different generations. Like I kept dying and coming back or whatever.
Okay.
And he comes back. He comes to you at 666, the devil, and he curses you, and he tells you the next person you say yes to will die, because you're always telling people yes or no, more or less. And he comes back 666 years later, which is 1332, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And he like in that time you kind of try to have to figure out like a way to break the curse, and it's like this whole convoluted thing where you have to meet certain conditions or whatever. And like I didn't figure it out till he came back a third time in 1998. And
Poignant.
by the time I got there, he wasn't gonna come back anymore because he was like bored.
Okay.
He's like, you're taking too long to like do whatever, and he's done having me as his puppet. So like I did that, and he cursed me again to like kill somebody, because it's whoever you say yes to will die.
Yeah.
And so I just kept saying no to everybody for 100 years, like through different like lives or whatever. And then he comes back and he's like, I'm gonna lift this curse because you're like a true pacifist or whatever. And then the game just ends. It's like okay, well, like the devil just like leaves, and like you talk to the other reincarnated spirit. He just like he knows the thing you're going through in that game, and he just like, aren't you bored of this? And it's like, yeah, I guess. And it just like resets the game so you can try again. It's like break the curse. So yeah, and then I went through like I did that happened yesterday, and then today, like because I knew the conditions I had to get, because like I had it almost, and I was missing one thing from my last playthrough to be able to break the curse. It basically comes down to like you have to get this skeleton in a dungeon to be part of like your main people, and then
Politics are weird.
well, no, because it's like you have the skeleton joins like your kingdom, and he'll try to help you with things, but only if you meet like all these other conditions. And then when the devil curses you with being like, the next person you say yes to will kill them. You say yes to the skeleton, and he can't kill a skeleton, and he's just like fuck, and he just like lists the curse. He's like, okay, goodbye, because you trick him.
Okay, that
It's
makes
good.
sense.
So,
That's cool.
Spoilers for card Tinder, whatever.
I'm gonna
I think
I'm gonna buy it.
So Taylor's playing this game, but it's like you're a queen.
Yeah, so you had gotten Reigns, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get the same game because they have the ladies edition.
Yeah, but it's also like a sequel, is what it says.
Yeah,
in the thing.
and it actually has different mechanics because
Yeah.
we were talking about it. You're like, can
the
you
UI
make
looks completely
farms?
different. Yeah, it's crazy.
So the premise of Reigns, Her Majesty, is you are the queen, and spoilers, your first death is always like childbirth, which sucks. You know, there's a lot of just like,
That
oh
sucks,
yes,
yeah.
There's a reminder. It sucks to be a woman.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Welcome to 633. Or no, 663 or whatever.
So the premise is you have to try to find the Allmother, and the Allmother is this like deity who lives in the forest who wants to bless you to become a queen that can reign for all eternity. And so she like blesses you with the ability to remember your past lives as you try to figure out how to become the immortal queen to rule forever.
Immortal queen. It's crazy.
And you actually have like items you can use.
Yeah.
And so I was playing, and it took me like 50 incarnations, and I'm like accumulating items, and I'm not looking anything up. And like you have duels and all these fun stuff.
Right. Yeah.
And I hit like reigning for 55 years.
Yeah.
And the king was just like, let's go retire. We've lived a long, happy life. And I was like, no, I'm doing so good. And it game overs me. And the very like next reincarnation I start, I was like, I could have shot him.
Because you have like, you get like this pistol apparently, right?
You have to upgrade it. You get a dueling pistol, but you can upgrade it into a lethal pistol. And so like the very start of my next reincarnation, the first time I saw the king, I just used the lethal pistol on him and just killed him. I was like, damn.
Not this time, motherfucker.
But then like
I kind of want to play Her Majesty instead of that.
Right? Yeah.
you can date like 4 people, and you get an achievement for dating them all at the same time in the same
That's
lifetime.
pretty good.
And there's a lot of just like really silly nonsense.
Yeah.
Date me, swipe right.
That's good.
Did you have any more like progress? Have you been able to successfully rule forever or whatever yet? Or
My current goal is to reign for 60 years, but I'm having a hard time since I'm not looking anything up. I have to like find the crown, and then like I have to go through a labyrinth, and then when I'm in the labyrinth, I have to find the center of the labyrinth.
Yeah.
And then use a timepiece on it. And then when you use the timepiece on the center of the labyrinth, it makes it a solar eclipse.
Okay.
And while it is a solar eclipse, you have to go find the crown and then the Allmother and give her the crown. And then that unlocks like the next part. And I was just like, I have no clue how to do any of these things.
Dang.
Are you still just swiping left and right?
Yeah. There's like all these little conditions that happen in the background that you just like you don't. So it doesn't seem like you have any like events that you trigger or whatever though.
So there kind of is like there's the dueling. So
Right.
one time
That's like you could just do that whenever though. It's not.
No, not every character wants to duel you.
Okay,
there's this one character that she's like, "Hey, let's drink from the same cup," and you're like, "You're trying to poison me," and she's like, "What? How absurd!" And then you use the pistol on her, and she's like, "Oh, you saw through me, trying to challenge me to a duel? Okay, let's go."
Interesting. Yeah.
And then you have like a mechanical clock, an owl that counts down as a clock, and it's like fire your pistol when something matches this condition, and it gives you riddles.
Mm-hmm.
And when you find the solution for the riddle by swiping like left and right, like when you do it correctly, you'll fire the pistol correctly and win.
That's cool.
But it's funny because like when you shoot the lethal pistol at someone, it does not kill them in the duel if you win.
Oh, weird.
And she's like, "Oh, that was just a joke. Let's go off and be friends." But like, if you lose the duel, you die.
Yeah. There's something like that. There's like you like fence, I guess, is the equivalent of it, and you like swipe forward or like right or left to see how much you like advance, or like if you like defend or attack type of thing.
Really?
Yeah, it's really strange. There's like a little bar at the top where it's like a little status bar, and it's just like your king like stick figures advancing or going back on the guy that you're fighting.
Are they both $3?
I think so. Yeah.
I have like a $15 iTunes gift card.
You should do it for
I
sure.
might go buy. I was going to buy something else.
Yeah, because you didn't mention anything like this, but in mine, it would be like some guy comes up to you. He's like, "Hey, things are kind of boring around here. Do you want to start a crusade?" And it's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
and you do that, and like your money is consistently going up, like per second, like in real time or whatever.
Just like real life.
But your population's going down. Yeah, it's fucking,
Kind of retake Constantinople.
It's great. But like, or like you can like if you certain conditions line up, you can like have an affair. and be with somebody, but then like your population will get happier because it's like drama and they love it or something type of thing. Or like you can have something where like you like please the church and like your money is locked so it's never an issue anymore, but like you can't say no to the church.
Oh,
So it's like you have to like do other decisions that like will make the church upset because you're gonna have to say yes to them eventually. Like it's like, oh, I'll side with the witch and like they'll make her like make a hospital or whatever, and like that'll go down. But then they'll be like, oh, don't you want to reform the religion? It's like fuck. So
10
it's
no's
fun.
and a yes.
I think, yeah. So I'm definitely buying that.
Yeah,
that
cool.
sounds like a lot of
It's
fun.
a fun like balancing game to like make it all work out. For
I like
sure.
that.
My favorite thing that I learned way too late is that like sometimes when I would get maximum like popularity, it's like, oh, you're about to be trampled. I didn't know you could use an item to just like delay it. So
Oh, I don't
like if
have
you're like
anything
you're
like
about
that.
to be trampled, you can use the perfume, but it upgrades into a USB drive. Anyway,
What the fuck?
Wait, hold on. So wait, they love you so much they're gonna trample you?
yeah. So
like
like
you're at a Selena concert and they're just gonna just kill
yeah,
you?
that's what happens when your popularity hits max. You get trampled, and if your popularity hits minimum, you get your head chopped off. Long live the
Great.
queen.
Yeah.
But if you like use an item, on like there's like a what screen, like no matter what way you swipe,
you
it's
can't-
what.
it's just like
You
what.
can use an item instead, and certain items will be able to delay the death.
Mhm.
And I was like, do you know how many times I just accepted my death and I could have prolonged it and probably lived like another like 20 years?
See, that's the thing where it's different because
Yeah.
like this one doesn't have items, but instead it's like oh, I didn't quarantine these ships and now there's like the black plagues everywhere. But because I made a deal with the witch earlier that she like established a hospital, like once all my population goes down to 0, it's like just kidding, here they're back up, and it's like now you've used that hospital or whatever type of thing.
It's not gonna mention zombies at all. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
they're not-
there's no zombies, but it's just it's something
Yeah, and I kind of like how there's like significant differences in the two games.
for sure. Yeah, it's neat.
so it's like
instead of it
it's-
just being like, oh, you're the girl type of thing.
Yeah.
There's like significant changes. That's really cool.
setting a reminder myself to buy that game.
Yeah, definitely get one of them. I don't know.
So
I want
no.
to play the one she was playing now.
I'm
'cause
buying both. I don't even care.
Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing.
It sounds like the other one's pretty great.
Yeah, Her Majesty actually kind of like freaked me out because when you find the Allmother for the first time, like the screen keeps glitching out,
Oh,
like
it
your
glitches.
entire
Yeah, you
phone
remember you
keeps
told me
glitching
that.
out. And I'm just like, huh?
But just fucking throw it away. What the fuck is this shit?
I'm just like, I don't want to be cursed.
Yeah, I just bought both. So.
Nice, good job. Yeah,
Like I said,
Yeah.
that gift card is burning a hole in my phone. So I don't care.
yeah.
I just needed something to play. That's fine.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's definitely like because your lives only last so long or whatever, so it's good to just be like, oh, I have like a second.
Did you
It's a
ever
player
like
thing.
date the pigeon? That was one of your objectives.
Nah, I never did that.
That's a
Yeah.
fool.
I got my second playthrough. I got a rule that lasted 80 years though.
Nice.
It was incredible. 80 years. I'm not even gonna live that long in real life. It's crazy. It's fucking suck.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, it's a good
I'm
game.
gonna beat your time.
80 years.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Most people make it like 40.
that's fine.
All right, we'll see.
I know me.
We'll see.
I'm good at Tinder.
You're gonna show up next week and I'll be like, "What the fuck's that game you're talking about?" I don't even know.
I just bought them.
no.
You just-
I'm saying I'm gonna forget because I'm
Oh,
already
yeah.
done with it.
He's just gonna get that finger that always swipes right. Try to
But what
beat
if
the game.
but what if that's how you win? Like, so wait, what is right? Yes or right? No, or is it left? Yes.
Right would be yes.
Doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Just
Just
swipe
go one
no.
direction.
Can we have money for
infinitely.
the no?
I mean, I did that when I was trying to stay pacifist for 100 years, and my lives lasted like 7 years before like somebody was fucking upset or whatever. Like, yeah, because it's like if your army is too high, it's like, oh, they like did a coup and like they
Like,
took
they
over.
overthrew you?
Yeah.
You know what happens to the queen when her militia gets too high?
What's that?
They're like, oh, you've made this country to be feared. Let's lock you away in a tower so no one assassinates you.
Oh my god.
And I'm like,
Makes sense.
it's fun to be a woman.
Oh my god. Yeah, but there's stuff
Yeah.
like if your army is too low, it's just like all of a sudden there's people at your gates and they're gonna take you over. And it's like fuck.
Nice.
Or like if your money is too low, it's like, oh, merchants own everything now. It's like great. Stuff like that is always.
For the
Weird.
church, what happens? I'm curious.
I'm trying to think.
Because if you
There's
lower...
like the oligarchy fucking throws you out. I don't know, some shit like that.
Oligarch.
I don't know.
That's not the right word.
No, that's I don't know. Whatever.
The church, if you,
something
like-
Oh,
happens.
I guess it kind of is. Yeah.
You get, in Her Majesty, you get tried for heresy and then burned at the stake.
Jeez, yeah. I
As
don't-
a witch.
Well, there's like at one point, like if you do enough stuff the church doesn't like, they like lead you to some place, and then like you feel a hand on your back and you're like stabbed to death or something. It's like, okay,
Don't you hate it when that happens?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And there's also like unique deaths, or was there in yours? Like,
well, I was just gonna say there's some where it's like if the people are like really happy, then like you eventually just like you just die. Like they like enshrine you and they're like really happy with what you did, but like they don't need a king anymore.
oh.
Type of thing.
In Her Majesty, like there's just like unique deaths. Like here, drink from this cup, and it's a random event. You're like, yeah, sure. And it's just like, oh, that was poison. You died.
Yeah, there's like 29 different deaths. I think you can like keep track of them all. The neat thing is though is like because I reset everything and did a second playthrough, I would look at the deaths I had, and it's just like it said like a fading memory from another dimension. So it was still like aware that I was on the second playthrough, but it like kept track of it. It was strange. But yeah,
Interesting.
it was neat.
I'm really excited to play that.
Yeah.
I'm
Sold.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bought and
Apparently.
sold. No problem.
What else did I play? Oh, Sea of Thieves. I got that game.
How was that?
I got it because it's like I forgot I was paying for Game Pass, so I just have it. It's like, oh, right, that's a thing. It's neat. I've only played like a night of it by the time everyone got ready. So like I was waiting for Jason to get on and be able to play it. He was like installing it or something, so I played fucking Geometry Wars Evolved.
That's good.
Retro Evolved, yeah, that game rules. But yeah, so we started playing the Sea of Thieves, and like we had having a full crew in that game is only 4 people.
Okay.
To like do everything, like do the sails and like navigate and everything. And like when you get people that work like in tandem together, it works. It's super cool to just be like,
Really?
oh hey, like we made this ship like get to its destination without major problems. It's nice.
It was
I sailed
smooth
the
sailing.
ship once, and I ran it aground. And
Yeah, that's because you played alone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, fucking don't do that. It sucks.
Really, Jack Sparrow? Trying to be
I tried.
Yeah, you just sink it right to like the dock where you can just walk off or whatever.
He's probably sunk his fair share of ships.
Yeah,
Just
that's
saying.
how the movie started.
Probably his own.
Yeah, but yeah, that game is good.
Do you like it then?
I mean, it's worth it already just because I can like load my friends in the cannons and shoot them across the sea.
Nice.
That's the thing you can do in that game.
You can?
Yeah,
But
like one person will just like, oh, press Y to like load yourself into the cannon and have somebody else fire you off. There's an achievement to like land somebody on like a
On another ship?
on another ship's deck. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
I really want to play it. Damn,
Yeah.
I just need that more free time. That's like the hardest part about it. Just
Free time,
Finding
yeah,
free
that's
time for
anything with us, yeah.
would you have
Yeah.
as much fun though playing it by yourself?
I know I wouldn't play by myself. Like, I mean, I've had instances where I've been like, "Oh, I'm home alone." It's like time to do not that game because I don't want to play it alone. Like that would suck.
Mm-hmm.
So
But I think a lot of the success for that game has been due to the fact that it's on Game Pass.
yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah,
everybody's playing.
That's
that,
the other
so-
thing too. Like if you were to ask me, like if it's worth like $60, like I couldn't say that for sure. Like I don't know if I would have paid that. I mean, I probably would have because I'm me. But
Someone
yeah.
that's not you.
Yeah, like somebody that's more conscious of their money or whatever. is Probably, I don't know. Well, I haven't gotten like super in depth with it yet, but like, yeah, there's been times where it's like, oh, you can plot a course and like you see where you're going and like doing all that is neat. But it's the couple times we went to different islands, it was pretty much the same thing of just being like, oh, we landed on the island and like dug up the treasure. You have to like actually find where it says the treasure is marked on the map and like find out where the equivalent of that is in the in game and like actually dig it up while you're being attacked by skeletons or snakes or something. So
Sea of Thieves seems like a more successful but only pirate-based. What's that space game that nobody liked? The one that we were like, oh, No Man's Sky. That's it.
okay,
Yeah, because it's actually co-op and you actually get to explore things.
yeah. It has like the functionality.
And it's combat.
No, so it's like this game and No Man's Sky are like two halves. Like No Man's Sky has like all the different places to go to, and this one has like all the functionality you'd want of like playing like actual gameplay.
Yeah.
and like this one is just like No Man's Sky. It's like yeah, you went to this island and it's basically the same thing.
No Man's
more or
Sky
less.
is like the interactive Windows like visualizer whenever you play
I
music.
guess, sure.
It is. All it is just pretty images.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I called it.
Yeah,
told you.
whatever. Everybody
Always,
did.
always and forever.
Okay,
I get it tattooed on my forehead.
don't do that.
Please do.
Don't waste money on No Man's Sky, but you can just get the life wallpaper thing on Steam.
Live wallpaper.
Yeah.
What's live wallpaper?
Live wallpaper.
Oh, yeah.
No,
I'm not doing that.
whatever.
Runs for 800 hours.
Jesus.
Nerds.
But yeah. So what's new?
Huh?
What's in the news?
Oh, I played other thing.
Oh, what else did you play?
I got Detective Pikachu.
Oh, that's where you have the big ass
The
Pikachu.
fucking-
Look at how big that thing is.
Let me just get it on here.
It's virtually a monolith.
It's good.
It's so big.
Yeah,
What's he pointing at?
he's
You.
telling you to stop.
What you mean?
Stop.
Stop.
Yeah, however he talks.
How do you become a detective? Did you get to that point yet?
How did he?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I gotta figure it out. He was like, because you play as this kid named Tim Goodman, I think.
Tim Goodman?
Yeah.
Tin Goodman.
Yeah, and
Sounds sketchy.
his dad is a detective, and he goes missing. And like there's a cutscene at the beginning where it has like the dad in a car and the Pikachu's in the passenger seat, and they crash. And it's like ever since that incident, the Pikachu's worn a detective hat, and he's
I can't believe
Wait, doesn't it talk?
Pikachu is this kid's dad.
the Pikachu talks, but only talks to you. Like nobody else can understand it, so you have to like have conversations with it, not in front of people. Otherwise, they're like, "What the fuck are you doing,
The
kid?"
twist is going to be the kid was in the car the whole time.
I don't know.
Crazy.
Well, I
He
think
was dead.
what it seems like already to me, and I'm only one case in, is that like somehow the Pikachu is the dad now or something, like some like Jack Frost bullshit where it's like, you remember that movie? Yeah, except for your dad is Pikachu or something. I mean, I don't know if I hope it's not that, just because it seems obvious, but it probably is that because it's a kid's game or whatever.
dumb.
But like the actual game stuff in it is pretty cool though.
Okay.
Yeah, like you have to like you search around and do it's like I've heard people. I haven't played this game, but people have likened it to Ace Attorney Investigations.
Oh, the Mouse Edgeworth?
Edgeworth ones.
Okay, that's
so
fine.
it's like that, but Pokemon World. And people are just it's I don't know if you don't like Pokemon, then
I don't know if they're doing like murders and stuff, are they?
no. It's the first thing starts off with like there's two Apoms, which are like the monkeys with the hand tails or whatever, and they're like freaking out and they steal somebody's like, necklace, and you have to go find out where they went to. Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to find like this missing necklace, and like they get into like one of them the one that has it gets into a fight with like a Murkrow, and then you have to it gets weird.
Really?
Yeah, it's strange, but you have to like follow the story around and like you talk to witnesses and see what they saw and stuff like that, and see how like you have to talk to people to see how things work. Be like, oh, a Burmese coat goes this, and like it can make a new coat out of trash or something. And it's like, oh, but it used trash, and that's where I got the necklace from. It's like, okay, that's where it is. Great.
It's a bunch of rubbish.
Yeah.
You said the kid can't talk to the Pikachu in front of other people.
He can, but it's just weird.
Okay, I was like, Ash talks to his Pikachu all the time.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I guess that's
Yeah, they still think he's weird.
yeah, I guess I don't know. It's strange.
And they even comment like, "Oh, you can understand your Pokemon. You must be really close." Like as it's the normal to have a conversation.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's weird when you're in like a city.
This is only where the country folks say.
I guess
And realistically, they're always talking to their Pokemon.
that's
Do
true.
this move.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody
Well,
talks to their dogs.
I think it's different though because like Ash is like saying things and like he just gets like a general happy response, whereas like you're talking to this Pikachu and like you're replying to it, and it's like, wait, what the fuck? Like it's like if the Pikachu starts the conversation, that's when you worry, I guess, type of thing.
Yeah,
So-
boy, I know what you mean.
You're right. The necklace should be in the trash.
Right.
It's like, who said that?
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck? Who are you talking to?
I
Yeah.
think it was the butler too.
God.
They should do murders in that. That'd be cool.
I mean, I don't know that there's not a murder in it. Like, so
Who shot all the tourists?
yeah, I'm only one chapter in, so I think there's 9 total. I don't know, but yeah, it's good.
Okay.
It's fun.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah,
I don't know how much was that giant ass amiibo.
like $30.
$30. What does it do?
It just does
Amiibo
things. Yeah,
No, no.
What does
but
it give you?
I don't know. That's not what I bought it for.
Yes.
It's not what I bought any of those.
You bought it
for.
because it's big.
It did. I bought it because it's.
It cost
You would have bought it if it was tiny. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
It cost you $10 less than the actual game.
Like $12 less, but yeah. I don't know. It's double the price of an amiibo, and it's double the size.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it double the size?
yeah. I mean, do you want it?
I gotta, no, I don't care that much about it.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'll show you later. I can get the actual Pikachu one. It's really small. Anyway,
It doesn't even match up anymore.
it's not even the same fucking thing. Fuck.
It's not. It's so big. Leave it alone.
Its base is like Google Maps. Because get it? It's it's the detective in the city.
Oh yeah, so Google Maps. That makes sense.
He wrecked
Shovel
Shovel
Knight. All right. Anyway. Yeah, great.
So yeah, let's go on to the news.
Yeah. Okay. THQ Nordic is bringing back old Nintendo titles, or sorry, not Nintendo,
Wow.
Nickelodeon titles.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, THQ Nordic.
SpongeBob.
The people that are basically just THQ.
Yeah.
Like they bought all their assets basically. They are bringing back games. They don't have any details other than like what the series are. So like they don't know the specific titles or like when they'll be available or what platform or what price they'll be. But they have like series that they know for a fact they're going to be able to bring back at least one game from this series, I guess. And it's like, so they have Avatar, Last Airbender, some game from that, I don't know.
Another 1,000 gamer score for free.
Back at the Barnyard,
Oh no.
Cat Scratch,
What is that?
I don't know. Danny Phantom, something.
I didn't know they made games for Danny Phantom.
El Tigre.
What's
Nice.
I don't know what any of this is.
Danny
Danny Phantom, I know.
Invader Zim, Jimmy Neutron, My Life as a Teenage Robot, Rocket Power, Rocko's Modern Life, Rugrats, SpongeBob.
Oh, they're gonna bring back Rugrats in Paris again?
That fucking
The board game?
That shitty Mario Party.
Yeah, it
It's like,
sucked.
oh, fucking Reptar and shit. Yeah, it's garbage. Tack and the Power of Juju,
Oh my god.
The Fairly Odd Parents. Apparently that's U.S. only. Ren and Stimpy Show and Wild Thornberries. Yeah, great. Thanks.
Wait, wasn't there a crossover between Wild Thorn? Yeah, there was. It was the Rugrats Go Wild.
Rugrats Go Wild. I just watched that movie like a week ago. It was like
Where?
some server thing. We just watched it over like online or whatever.
Oh my god.
It was great. That movie rules.
It's not. Because he had that Donnie guy. Yeah, that just jabbers on the kid that was raised by a.
Yeah, he's like
lions
a
or
human version of the fucking honeycomb mascot. It's great. Yeah,
That shows.
and like you go back and watch that, and like Eliza Thornberry, the girl who can talk to animals, is basically that whole gimmick of that show.
Yeah.
And like her older sister's like the first thought, basically. She's like, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so yeah, they're bringing back shows based on or games based on shows.
I don't know if
think
anybody wants those. though.
the screenshot for this is like, I don't know.
What is
I
that?
don't know. It's some
Ren and
fucking
Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy game.
Yeah, I know that's Ren and Stimpy, but
Was this supposed to be like the equivalent of like Adult Swim games?
no, this was prior too because
I think they're just bringing back old titles and like making them available.
Just like making.
there was a Super Nintendo Ren and Stimpy game that I remember playing, but I remember the first or second level you start out in a mouth. Yeah, it's just like a row of teeth, and you're just not supposed to touch the root canal or something. It's
They
gross.
should bring back the game where you play as the 7-Up logo.
Oh, Cool Spot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cool Spot. That game was on Sega. They should bring anything back on Sega.
Yeah, they
So
should
put it in that fucking Genesis collection or let it die forever.
leave it where it lies.
Was that on Genesis? Yeah. That's all I played was Genesis. I played Sega
Yeah, that makes
Saturn or
sense.
whatever garbage.
I don't know.
Or Mega Drive.
Sega
No,
was
Mega
the one
Drive
that
the same
Sega was the
thing,
one
right?
that tried to put sunglasses on everything and make it look cool.
That's
Yeah.
that's what that is now. That's
Yeah,
law.
and they did like
It's either skateboards or sunglasses to make things cool.
What about Gex the Gecko?
No.
that was on PS1.
I wasn't saying it was a Sega title.
Oh yeah, no, that game sucked.
Just
Even still, I
nostalgia
played it. No, I played it on N64 too.
Games based on TV shows are just generally strange. Like I was telling someone just recently, I was like, yeah, I remember playing the Full Metal Alchemist video game on PlayStation 2.
I remember that.
I liked it.
Yeah, and he was just like, what? That is a thing that existed?
Conjure a spear and throw it through a harpy or something.
Yeah. And it was like, it did not follow the anime very well at all.
What was the gameplay like on that? Bad.
It was
say
like
it was bad.
third person, like open world-ish, where you could like find things to transmute into like a material and then to a different thing. So like
Even, like-
statues could become weapons and etc.
Was it
Can't
like
you
a,
conjure a cannon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
was it like a hack and slash or a beat 'em up or?
Yeah, it's kind of like a hack and slash, but there's also boss fights against like large chimera and stuff.
Because the only one I played like
remember that
that.
shit.
The only one I played the dot hack games a lot.
Oh,
On,
yeah.
like the PS2.
Adria just bought the trilogy on.
Those are
PS4.
great.
Yep.
Those are great games. I never watched the anime, but I like the
Okay.
games. The
Yeah,
games
I
are
don't
great.
know.
I like how it simulates an MMO. Like it's just like
Yeah.
all the MMO experience without any of
I'm
the
stuck with
assholes
this.
on
I'm
MMOs.
stuck with this bad avatar. Boo. Yeah.
It would be great if it was an actual MMO, but nobody cares about dot hack anymore because they have fantasy. What's that?
Phantasy
Sword-
Star
that-
Online.
No, they have Sword Art. That's the one.
Oh,
Whatever.
Which is
Sword Art.
Whatever.
I was
Log
say-
Horizon.
Phantasy Star is actually an MMO.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So yeah,
Great.
what else is new?
Your favorite piece of news?
Is it E EA?
No, it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is reportedly coming this year with no multiplayer.
Nice.
The only reason you buy a Call of Duty game?
Oh man, Eric, I wish I could zoom. What's wrong, Eric? Apparently, the speculation is that they're not having a multiplayer because like nobody played Infinite Warfare's multiplayer when they bundled 4 with, so they don't want to like cannibalize their own multiplayer. Yeah.
Fuck you.
That's what people are speculating. That I have like an actual reason. This hasn't even been like officially.
That should give
confirmed,
them. I don't know. Maybe that would be a clue. Bring back Modern Warfare 2. Charge $60 for. You don't have to do any work. Just bring it back.
They want to do new multiplayer.
I don't give a shit. Nobody's gonna play it. Oh.
Well, they definitely want if you put out Modern Warfare 2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What the fuck? It's like releasing Gears of War, the collection, and taking the multiplayer out of that. Everybody likes it, except everybody likes the campaigns in Gears of War.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Modern Warfare 2's campaign.
It's fine.
But I'm sure as hell not buying this whatever
I
new
can't wait
game
to
for.
fucking pull that knife out of my chest and throw it at that old guy again.
He just flips it.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's fine.
I don't know, I've never pulled the knife out of me. That's really fucking dumb.
It's hilarious.
It's
I saw that and I was like, oh my god, I can see this reaction already. It was pretty spot on. Yeah.
So mad.
This is like, you're just so upset. This is our generation's My Son's Gay, I think, for you. You're just like fucking.
No.
No, you're not even disappointed. You're just mad. You're just like, you don't get it.
He went through all 7 stages of grief, like in one
Is
second.
there 7 now? I thought there was like 5. What the
There's-
fuck?
I think I don't know how
This
many.
is a new
No, it's,
generation.
it's
Oh yeah.
6 stages.
Are we splitting the difference now?
Yeah. What the fuck?
why?
Oh, never mind. He's still on bargaining.
Like,
He went back.
what are you doing? What's the point of that?
Soon he'll hit acceptance.
No.
We're coming back around. He went too
I'm
far
gonna go back
past.
to anger.
2 steps forward, 1 step back.
I'm gonna drive home and I don't know, run over a cat or something. I don't know. Something's gonna happen.
Because they want you to play that Black Ops 4 or whatever is happening.
Like, yeah, okay, no, I'm not. I wasn't even gonna play that at all. I wasn't even gonna buy it.
You are if you have to buy it to get Modern Warfare 2 though.
If it had multiplayer, I'd buy it. I would throw that other disc so into the trash so goddamn fast.
What
That's
if it was
so-
on the disc? You'd be fucked.
I'll cut that thing in half.
What does that mean? That's not how discs work.
I don't
Still
care.
using discs.
I know, right? What the fuck is...
That's so annoying.
I stopped the download halfway. I only have Modern Warfare 2. It's fucking...
That's so fucking annoying. I don't understand. Okay, nobody wants this game for the campaign. At least
Yeah.
nobody wants this. Nobody has this much demand for it for the campaign. Just
Yeah.
make it backwards compatible.
Please tell me it's $20.
I don't know if it comes with the game or whatever. It's not even officially announced yet. It's just
If
people...
it's $60, I'm calling bullshit.
I'd pay
Well, it's $60 because it would have it would be Black Ops 4 and it would just come with the older game.
Did they say it's going to be included in that?
Well, so this isn't even an official thing yet. So
Right, yeah.
it's just, there's like multiple sources saying it's a thing though. So
That'd be the dumbest thing. You'd be like, oh, there goes my entire
not only,
good part
not
of the fan
Not
base.
only would it suck for like to have that and be like,
the death of FPS.
well, not only I don't know about that.
Death
Whatever.
of FPS multiplayer.
I think that happened a while
Death
ago.
of Call of Duty.
I think I was gonna say Call of Duty killed FPS probably, but
Modern Warfare 2 lives on.
whatever. But like if this is real and like it comes out, then like it's like, oh, we just gave you Modern Warfare 2. You don't need like it's not going to happen again, you know? Like you're not. There's not going to be like another chance where it's like, oh, it's coming back and like you can get multiplayer this time. It's like, nah, it's.
I
out
know.
now.
That's what.
That's what
they
sucks.
have one chance to get this right,
and they're gonna fuck it
they're
up.
all. It's not even announced yet, and they're already fucking it up.
Yeah, and that's the thing that sucks too. Is like they're trying to do Black Ops 4 to be like, oh, you know, we went back to Black Ops to get our sales or whatever. But like if they straight up just put out Modern Warfare 2 again for $60, people would just buy it again.
I would buy it. I'd buy like 10 copies. I'd thanking them with my wallet. I'd be like, I don't give a shit. Here's $600.
Be like, yo, it's the exact same game. It just looks better. And
I don't even want it to look better. No, because if you mess with it, it's perfect. It's perfect on its own.
I just want my Silent Scorpion back. That's it.
Yeah, you'll never have that again. That's from Call of Duty
that's all I
4.
want.
That's never coming back. No, I just want it as a backwards compatible. Give me like with Microsoft new servers. They work so well. Just do that, please. Like don't do
Just
it.
do it.
This is such a stupid idea.
Chose in the chat. He's just like soap.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Bro.
Fucking.
man,
great.
that's dumb.
Yeah, well.
I hate this life. Go on to the next news.
Let's see. Apparently, a fan of Banjo-Kazooie asked Microsoft. They tweeted out at Phil Spencer asking if they'd be willing to put Banjo-Kazooie appear in Smash Brothers. because that's a thing. Because Smash Brothers is a thing again, so it's like now we got to see what characters I'll put in. And Phil Spencer's like, yeah, fucking go for it. Like we're not doing anything with it anyway. So they own it, but it's like we're not using it. So oh boy, because remember that was a thing. Like for the one for 3DS and Wii U, like people like created like a whole move list for them and everything. Or
For
both
Banjo?
of- For Banjo.
I don't remember them doing that at all. I just remember
there's like the roll attack. It was like forward B and shit. It was.
I
great.
forget. Was Banjo Kazooie like a trophy that you could earn on one of those games?
Not in Smash.
I think it might have been on the N64.
Oh no, but Rayman you could earn as a trophy in
Was
Sprawl.
it?
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't
not
remember
bringing
that at all.
Snake back, Churro.
Yeah, they're never gonna bring Snake back.
Is that what you said?
No.
I was gonna,
No.
no,
I'm
I,
just making fun of him.
Sorry.
no, they're
Churro,
gonna put Banjo Kazooie in it, but it's just gonna be Kazooie. Fuck them. Like, oh no, they don't want Banjo. Everybody likes just the Kazooie part of the game.
They're gonna add it, but just as like an assist trophy.
They're gonna make
They'll put Kazooie in, and it'll like function the same way that like what's the fuck is that thing called from Metroid?
the
Metroid?
Metroid.
No, the big dude. It would be like Ridley, but it would be fucking Kazooie skin, and people just be all mad about all sorts of things.
Multi-layer, no, they'll be like, oh, I know everybody likes Banjo Kazooie, so we remade Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and you only get to play as the big fat banjo from the beginning. I am mad of this. Wait, what are you reading?
Mad of this.
What?
What are you reading?
Next news story.
What's next?
Okay, so apparently we talked about last week there being first 3 Tomb Raiders were going to be remastered, and like everyone that owned them already would be getting remasters.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh,
not
really?
happening anymore.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
So
that would have been a cool idea.
just update because we talked about it last week. Apparently the whoever was working on it is just like, we're not committed to third-party licenses anymore, so whatever, goodbye. I was like, okay.
That's a good shift.
Yeah, good job. You didn't do it.
It's like somebody got the idea at the company and they decided, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking...
Someone at the company just like announced it like right when.
Yeah, they probably just like
higher
tweeted something
ups.
out and it became a news story that way.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Wait, was that Eidos? Was Eidos even still around?
No, it was like some company doing it for like VR or something.
Oh.
Or Realtek VR? I don't know. But it was an older game, so it wasn't fucking like Crystal Dynamics or anything.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
yeah.
That's fine.
Anyway, EA,
Yay.
Yeah.
Eric's favorite. EA is hiring for an open world Star Wars game.
Where's my resume?
Fuck off. Oh, is it Operation 1313?
I don't know about that. It says the job listing, which posted on the company's internal job
Are they trying to
board.
fill in Amy Hennig's spot?
They're just trying to dick tease Churro into being mad forever.
Loot box designer.
They called for a lead online engineer to lead a team to develop. I can't talk at all. Lead a team to deliver online features for a Star Wars open world project.
You did it.
Yeah.
That sounds like the actual game itself.
Yeah, right, yeah.
We need to hire a person to make the
Yeah,
game.
someone do this for us. It sounds neat, right? Someone want to do this? It's like the worst Craigslist ad.
They have like the biggest game company, and they can't find anybody in their game company that they trust to lead this.
Churro's comment. Yeah, it's like,
They can't trust anybody to just be like, yeah. They're like, oh, whatever happened to that girl that we just fired?
yeah.
Yeah. No, that's dumb. Nobody's making right decisions today, man.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a
Fucking
bad
man.
time. I don't know. I like Star Wars, but I don't know if I want to buy things
Star
from
Wars.
EA. Star Wars. I don't know if I want to buy things from EA anymore, though.
I'm not.
Yeah.
EA Wars.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm just not buying anything from EA.
Yeah. There's enough games.
Yeah, I have enough. I could literally.
You just bought 2 more.
I did. Right, I know I could beat these
Yeah.
quickly,
Yeah.
and I've got Final Fantasy 6 to play.
Mm-hmm.
All I want is Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. Then
Not
I'm set.
happening either.
I'm set. I'm set.
You have a better chance of this Modern Warfare 2 remaking fucking
Well,
online.
you know what? They could. They could be like, "Oh, we added multiplayer at 1000 Year Door and took off the campaign." You're done.
They'll put out 1000 Year Door and put the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer on that. It just doesn't make sense anymore.
Modern Warfare 2 is gonna come out again, but it's on the Switch. I'll be like, all right, that's fine. I mean,
It just looks the same.
I'll fucking play it.
Yeah. Well,
Except it's the DS version.
they did that too.
I know they did.
Fucking World at War DS.
I had to tell people all the time, like, don't buy this for your kid.
Oh,
if you love
man.
him, don't buy it.
If
for
you
him.
love them.
He's gonna hate you forever.
Nobody at GameStop loves their kids.
No, not me. It's the employees or the customer.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Wow. All right.
I'm gonna buy this electronic babysitter.
Okay, that game, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, is
Mhm.
coming to Xbox One this April.
Really?
So yeah, let's see.
So I can see Antonidas' work firsthand.
Yeah, so it's gonna have like extra enhancements or whatever for Xbox One X rather. Sorry,
Wonks.
the one that people paid a lot of money for that
Yeah.
does
Mine.
4K sometimes.
Scorpio.
No, yeah, Scorpio, whatever. That comes out April 11th and is $29.99.
Next year?
No,
Oh.
like in 2 weeks or whatever.
Like in 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Well, that's great. That's awesome.
So apparently it's been a year since that came out. They probably just had like a year exclusivity deal on it
That's
for
fine.
Sony. So yeah,
Didn't they do the same thing for Devil May Cry?
probably. Yeah. I mean, they did the same thing for
I didn't pay attention to
the
that
Crash
release.
remasters or whatever coming to
Oh,
Switch and Xbox now. So
And I played the demo for
They do
demo
that
for Devil
shit.
May Cry, and I was like, nope.
yeah,
I'm your prom date, you ugly sack of shit. That game sucked. Can't change my mind on it. Wait, hold on.
what?
Well, is that's a it's not Team Ninja. Why can't I remember the
It
name
is.
of it?
Yeah,
It's Team Ninja
Mhm.
that made sense.
I
Cinema?
believe so.
No, it's Ninja Theory. I think it's Ninja Theory. That's what it is. Because they
Yeah, no, yeah, that sounds right.
did Enslaved Odyssey to the West. That was great.
Yeah,
That was a great game. But I don't know if that Antonidas guy had anything to do with it. Because basically Vegeta.
Ninja Theory. Yeah,
Ninja Theory. Okay. Good to know.
good.
Go on to the next one.
Okay, I had something about in here about Pokemon Go, but I don't want to read it all.
Who cares?
TLDR.
Anybody that's playing Pokemon Go is already playing it. And
That's true.
Anybody
There's
that-
going to be something to locate, battle, and catch Mew.
Yeah, they're adding like a campaign and like
Yeah, there's like
special
it's like getting like
quests.
depth that people apparently want real bad because the game is not so much.
it's a photo scavenger hunt.
Yeah, basically.
That's fine.
But I don't know.
They're adding a campaign to it.
Yeah, like a story at least.
That's cool. Great. Do you get phone calls from characters and stuff?
I don't know.
Well, they have freaking
It's-
IM dating sims. I don't know why they couldn't make artificial phone calls.
Listen, that I am dating sim had phone calls in
Waiting
it.
for her.
Secret messenger.
Mystic Messenger.
Same shit.
Listen.
I'm
Just
so
skip over that
lonely.
one. Right?
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
kinda like
that's
it's gonna be like it's setting the precedent for like having NPCs and like giving quests and stuff. So
Really?
like, well, yeah, because it's like the professor gives you a quest to go find and capture a Mew.
Okay.
And apparently, you have to battle it to catch it too, which
Really?
is because usually you just like find a thing and catch it in Pokemon Go. So
Well,
Unless it's a raid.
can I have 6
Do you-
Pokemon?
oh,
with
yeah,
me?
that's true. Yeah. So I guess I don't know if it's raid battle or what.
Am
Huh?
I gonna be able
imagine.
to have 6 Pokemon with me and then like actually battle?
You have
Mhm.
all your Pokemon.
Yeah, you have all however many you've caught, and you can cycle through them because you'll
Really?
run out of potions eventually.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. So great.
All right.
Fucking thanks, Pokemon Go.
I'm gonna wait till it's actually like out and working before I do that.
Speaking of things that aren't coming out, System Shock reboot is now coming in 2020. Remember they were talking about that forever.
No, how long ago? When did they announce that? Like
Fucking I don't know.
2012.
Something like that. Yeah. This
I'm
game
shocked.
this
Mm.
game's coming out this Shut the fuck up.
Nobody.
Yeah, it's coming out at the same time like fucking Kingdom Hearts 3 does, but yeah, there's fucking this game is I forget who's trying to work on this.
It's a CD project. No, they're working on what's that game that they're working on with the girl on the front? Why can't I remember that one? Not Metropolis. I can't remember the name of that one. Cyberpunk. That's the one I'm looking forward to. I don't really care about System Shock anymore. I played that like 20 years ago or whatever. Whenever that one came out.
I don't know. Apparently this is like the same studio that did original System Shock, which is cool.
Really?
Yeah, so
I didn't play the first one.
I haven't either. I played Bioshock,
I think I own
which is
them, too.
fucking same thing.
No, it's not the same thing. Not even close.
Spiritual successor, whatever.
Sure, yeah.
Fucking shit.
Spiritual name successor.
Zappy zap.
No, I mean it's a spiritual successor, but it's not the same thing.
It's fucking who cares?
Like Bioshock 1 and Bioshock Infinite are the same thing technically. Spoilers, but
Yeah.
but System Shock is not the same thing as Bioshock by a long shot.
Yeah. Well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't fool me, man. What else is new?
But yeah, I guess this game is being scaled back from its original version and is moving from Unity to Unreal Engine. So
Oh,
cool. It's like,
Wait.
yeah, they're working on it, but it's going to take longer because they're using a new engine.
Yeah.
wait, is Unreal Engine 4? Does it say? Or
I would assume so. Yeah, like why wouldn't you? But
oh, well, that's cool. I
So-
didn't even know they were working on it in Unity.
the quote here is, "Our intention is to ship exactly the game we promised, with as much of the features that we promise as we can, in a time frame that will get it out as fast as we can." So they're
Can't
working
do
on
that in Unity.
it. Yeah. Update for Kickstarter backers is planned for early April. So,
Oh, it was a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, that's why I didn't hear about it because I try not to pay attention.
You don't
to
follow things that don't exist.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I don't like to pay for things that don't exist.
Speaking of not paying for things that don't exist, Deadly Premonition guys Kickstarter is launched. Yeah.
How much money is he trying to raise?
I don't know. Some absurd amount. This fucking
$2,000.
I fucking hate this guy. Let's
Just because
see.
he's not as cool as Yoko Taro.
Well, because he makes games and doesn't finish them, and it's just like fucking pay for my next one. It's not even out. It doesn't exist yet. Make it happen. So, well, because he had that Fig campaign of $1.5 million.
He did?
Yeah, for the same game, and now he's saying he only needs $647,000, which is still fucking.
That's a really specific number.
It's also a lot of money
Yeah.
for like fucking a game that he's not gonna finish again, probably because this guy's an idiot.
Unfinished
I fucking
Legends.
hate this guy
Why?
because he sucks. His games are bad.
They're fine.
Nah,
They're funny.
Deadly Premonition sucks.
It was funny.
No, well, okay, but it's not gonna. You can't. Lightning won't strike the same way twice. It sucks.
I mean, you're probably
Like,
right.
I'm saying because like that game was a surprise for people, and
Yeah.
people are like, "Whoa, this is like quirky and shit." And like now people are gonna be expecting that, and like when they get it again, they're just gonna be like, "Wait, this sucks," because it's like they're expecting it. It's like this is what it is. Like, well, fuck.
But what if it's like super serious this time?
It's
Like,
not
oh-
because you see what he's doing. He did the same thing with fucking D4. It's the same goddamn dumb shit.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I think you told me that last time he did do D4.
And he didn't finish D4 either. It was great. Yeah, that game never had an ending.
You're the only one that played it.
Yeah, I know. I got fucking Smackledorf by this fucker. Sucks
That's why you're
ass.
extra bitter.
Yeah,
Everyone's going through the stages
God.
of grief.
I got the game for free and I didn't even play it.
I got it for free too. I'm still mad. I think I got it for free. I hope I did. I don't know.
You don't even remember at
Yeah,
this
my
point?
money is all fucking forfeit. It doesn't matter. But
No, like I remember seeing the trailer for it
Kickstarter
last time.
launched. Let's see, what does this say? Fucking the 26th yesterday, and it goes for 40 days.
How much money has it raised so far?
I don't care.
Not 600,000.
I'll laugh. It's like it's already met goal. Just
I'll
like,
be mad.
I sincerely doubt it.
that'd be funny.
$250.
It's at $146,000.
What?
So
Sixth of
after
the way
after a
there.
day, but like it could just stop there too. So
Yeah.
It's not.
$146,000.
I like when like the person who makes their campaign like donates to their own campaign like a large sum. She's like, I'm gonna give myself like 10,000 just so it looks like this project is going somewhere.
It's like, hey, somebody bought my top tier price package.
yeah, like I don't know if this game didn't make its Fig goal because like it was on Fig and nobody uses that, or if it's just because this guy sucks.
Fig.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking play this fucking trash game. Fucking thing. All right, moving on. Okay, I don't. This isn't loading, but I know what the story is.
Okay.
So Rare had a thing for a second where they were gonna make it so if you died in Sea of Thieves, it would cost you gold, and then everyone bitched about it, and now they're not doing it.
It would cost
So-
you gold.
Yeah, like it would take away from the money you have total every time you died.
What if you didn't have any money?
Probably nothing.
Yeah, probably nothing.
No.
But
Usually
Why
for
would
games
that
like
be a
that, they,
problem?
usually for games like that, they take away a percentage every time you die.
what?
Why
Like
would that be
Diablo
a
2.
problem?
Because you have to do things for gold, and I don't know.
People were crying
That's
about
the whole point of the game is to earn gold, and then you lose it because you die.
dying. Oh my
Yeah, I don't know. People bitched about it enough, and now it's not happening though. So
it.
I guess it's like one thing if like you die because you did something stupid, and it's another you died because someone griefed you and you're being extra punished.
Can you grief in that
your
game?
friend fired the cannon wrong, and you died.
Yeah.
I think was it Jason? Somebody had me fire them like directly at a rock, and they just like fucking pinged off of it like a goddamn billiard ball. It was incredible. So I think they lived too, but it was like what the fuck.
Well, if you can get shot out of cannon into a rock, you should be penalized for dying.
Like I don't care if I'm penalizing a game that it's just like, oh, I missed that jump and I fell in a pit. Like, okay, yeah, I should.
Yeah,
lose
so
some
it
stuff.
said before rates are dependent on the cause of death. So the more avoidable the death, the less patience the captain would have. Basically, you would lose more money if the death was something dumb.
Oh,
Like you drowned.
So, yeah, or like you did PvP with your friend or something like friendly fight. I don't know. Like you guys intentionally tried to kill each other and it fucked up.
I mean, nobody really benefits from it. So I mean, I don't see a problem with it being removed. But
Yeah, I don't know.
I also don't think that it's that much of a it's that bad of a that big of a deal if you just lose some money.
I don't know. I think the story here is like they're listening to people's feedback and being like, "Oh, everyone's mad, so let's not do this thing."
That's
Regardless of how much of a problem it was, it's like, okay.
That's a really slippery slope for just like a developer to kind of like listen to feedback like that. On one hand, it's really
Right.
cool. On the other hand, people get real entitled real quick.
Right.
Mhm.
But like the thing is though is like it wasn't like it would be one thing if it was in the game already.
Yeah.
Type of thing. But like this is like, oh, we might add this later, and then it was like, no, fuck that. So yeah.
Yeah.
What if they had like a hardcore mode?
What
Where
about
that's
day
a-
one patch?
The eye patch.
Yeah, the day one eye patch.
Yeah.
Now, what were you saying?
Say what if they just add like hardcore mode? You get
But,
more. You get more gold.
Apparently,
but you-
hardcore mode is just playing by yourself, according to Brian. You can't fucking steer a ship. It sucks.
I sunk the ship and then I quit because the island had nothing on it
Yeah,
except for a couple glitching pigs.
We were playing and we were like, it was the fucking bottom deck was like filling with water. Like, what the fuck? And like, there was a hole like behind a barrel that you can't move. It's like, the shit is this? It sucked.
Oh, so you have to like.
You have to like get planks of wood and like patch up fucking holes in your
Holy
ship. Yeah,
shit.
it rules.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy, like some guy we were playing with was like, "Yo, this game's just chores." I'm like, "Yeah, it's fun though." It's-
Chores are fun when you do them with friends.
That
Yeah.
person's never played like a Harvest Moon game.
yeah. But yeah, you can drink in that game and like it fucks you up really bad. Apparently, one of them was saying like it's like they're like, "Yo, it's like really being drunk," or it's like the closest thing to it in like a video game. I'm like, okay, whatever.
What?
Fucking, just like because you can't walk up these stairs without falling overboard, idiot. I don't know.
Do you send text messages to ex-girlfriends or something?
Cannon signals.
God,
You
yeah,
order
I
a
don't
bunch
know.
of shit off Amazon? I didn't ask for this fucking. What is that thing?
A parrot.
Substitute. That's it. That's
Okay, wow, yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
Took you a second.
That's fine. I mean, people will complain.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yep.
But I mean, it's on the game already, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's fine.
But
I just hope it doesn't like lead to like people harassing those poor developers' Twitters or Reddit accounts. Like, you must do this now because you did one thing once, even though it could have been your idea anyway.
To
Yeah, I
be
don't know.
fair, it's rare they're a little bit open to
Yeah.
criticism.
I don't know. I mean, like, yeah, they people criticize Mass Effect 3's ending so bad that Andromeda happened.
Yeah.
Why
thanks.
couldn't you just leave it alone, Eric? Why do you have to bitch?
I left it alone. I like the ending of Mass Effect 3 because
I
I knew the truth.
I
What are you
just-
talking about?
Your indoctrination theory bullshit.
No. I
That
said
shit, people got so like backwards about
I know.
that shit.
People were
It
dumb.
was so bad.
I just know a lot of animators that worked on like children's shows or whatever. They had to delete their Twitter accounts.
Oh my gosh.
Why? Because people were just sending them like Rule 34 of it.
No,
Whatever
because
it is.
people were like, you're, doing like accusations like you're transphobic or blah 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 because this ship isn't canon. It's
right.
just like, are you fucking serious?
Oh.
They are. That's the
yeah,
sad part.
and so
Wasn't-
it got
wasn't
so
that a-
bad.
Wasn't that a Steven Universe thing? Then that happened.
It
with other
happened
people?
in Steam
Yeah.
Universe, but also other
Oh
ones.
my gosh.
Like every other single show you can
Yeah.
think of, they'll do that.
Yeah.
Fan bases are the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the more
OTP.
popular something is, the worse. Like the
Like Rick and Morty.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that idiot that was climbing on top of the McDonald's counter, like screaming about the fucking sauce. And he's just like rolling around on the floor.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to ever see that with related to video games.
Leave your memes on the internet, please.
Yeah.
It's a fucking.
Well.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's a bad time.
Yeah.
What was I saying?
I don't know.
We're talking about fans.
Whatever. Let's move on.
Regardless, yeah. Move on.
Yeah.
No, we're not talking about fans again. Last week was ridiculous.
Oh, Korean fandom.
Korean Vandeath, everyone's favorite
I looked it up.
superstition.
I
Yeah.
wasn't. I didn't know.
No,
I didn't know you
no.
were being
Nope.
serious.
No,
Let's move on.
not letting you.
Weren't you here last week?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I looked it up to see if you were being serious, and you're 100%.
I showed you the wiki. Fine.
It's Wikipedia.
I'm not
That's
letting
Wikipedia,
this
so it's
happen.
real.
It's not.
Brian, it's happening.
All right. Square Enix has announced
Fuck off.
they have a new studio for
Okay.
with the Final Fantasy 15 team. It's
Oh.
called Luminous Productions.
Okay. Is it Luminous like Luminous? N-O-U-S?
Yeah.
Okay.
The regular way.
That's fine.
What would you think it would be?
I don't know. Like,
AS.
every time I hear Luminous, I hear E-S. Like N-E-S.
Luminos.
No, N-E-S. Luminous.
They're focusing on AAA titles. It's
Lumin
basically
S.
like the director Hajime Tabata of Final Fantasy 15 is just
Wait, what does Hajime Mashite mean?
Nice to meet you.
So his name's Nice.
it's not fucking. I'm not going to talk to you about that right now. Anyway,
the only thing I remember.
the studio features. Oh my god.
Go.
Studio features some members of the game's creative team and plans to focus on AAA titles through a new. They're making new IPs basically.
Interesting.
Finally.
So yeah,
They're going to do another Lost Odyssey?
No, that's not a new IP, idiot.
I know.
You fuck.
But it's been so long.
Idiot.
They might as well.
No. All right.
Best RPG.
That's not canon.
2007.
Blizzard announces the 2018 Overwatch World Cup.
Blizzard.
That's a thing.
The World Cup?
I don't really have anything to say about this, but
How much money is it worth?
let's see. It doesn't say.
It doesn't say they actually have like an actual cup.
There's no money prize. It's all pride.
It's comprised of teams from the top 24 countries around the world.
Top 24
I
countries?
would laugh if there was no prize money in that case, but
Yeah,
there
that's-
is.
Probably is,
There
yeah.
I'm
probably
sure there
is.
is.
Qualifications have begun, run through April 28th, the end
Let's
of
go
competitive
qualify,
season 9, I guess. The top 20 countries based on the average SR are invited to the cup.
I'm gonna go qualify. I'm gonna play as what's that dude with the 2 shotguns?
This news is basically like
Reaper.
yeah, Reaper. This news is basically like, oh, this is a thing. Come try out for it, basically, or like get good or something.
I thought there was already something like this. Oh wait, no, but this is Blizzard themselves doing it.
Well, it's just. I don't know if there was one before, but this is the 2018 one, so it's like they're just saying that it's new. I don't know. Whatever. Fucking no one cares.
Yeah,
None of us care.
I don't care.
Darnell cares.
Darnell. Oh yeah, he does.
He's
'cause-
fucking like really into it for some reason.
I know he disappeared, and that's what he's been
He
doing.
had a PC and he died.
Sucker.
Computer gaming.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. What happened?
Who cares?
Fucking. They didn't make Diablo 2 too. So
Yeah.
he fucking died.
They didn't make
Can
Diablo
you
2 again.
Remastered.
Oh, God.
True, no one cares.
I care. I care.
That's what he said.
Churro cares, but he's not. He didn't care enough to show up. So fuck Churro.
What's he doing? Is he? So you said he's sick?
I don't know. He's just like
I don't
tired
know.
or
If he's-
something.
his fingers aren't sick. I can see him typing. So I don't know how I feel about that. I think he lied.
I don't know if he lied. I didn't say he was sick.
And I know he's typing on a little screen.
Yeah, and I know he can't see very well either. So I know he's really focusing on it.
True, it's okay.
These big
He's just trying to
meaty
be
claws aren't
supportive,
meant
and you
for
guys are being
texting.
dicks.
He's trying to be here in spirit.
Have you met me? Anyways, is that all the news?
Yeah, it's all the news.
Okay, good.
Fucking suck.
No, it's fine. This has been a slow news week. That's fine.
Whatever. It's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also didn't look super hard.
I don't make the news, man, and neither do you.
You could make the news.
I'm not gonna make a game.
No,
could-
just
I-
do something really drastic. It's fine.
I mean, if you want, like, there's like news things that pop up on these sites that I don't consider news that I don't put on here for
Yeah.
us. Like, I don't know if any of us care that fucking Drake was on like some Fortnite stream or whatever. Like,
yeah, with Ninja or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Who is that? Ninja.
He's a
who dat ninja? Is that what you're asking me?
Rage
ninja.
invasion.
No.
It doesn't matter, is what I'm saying. Like, this isn't. It's not shit we
That,
talk
but
about.
yeah, but that was on the news.
I know,
Like I remember,
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
Didn't like a
'cause-
football
'cause
player
pe-
also join? A
I don't
a
famous,
know.
football player.
a famous football player.
Oh, football player Eric
Oh.
Mad. Who
Yeah, but
cares?
he doesn't play for my team. So it's
Fuck
fine.
Did
your
Madden
team.
play?
What did you fucking do? What spot do you play on that team?
Nothing. The support.
Yeah,
I play fan
yeah.
every time.
Fan death?
I wear the shirt. I got the jersey. All right. I drink the beer. I'll eat the snacks. I do my job.
It's like Chi-Chi beat Super Boo because she gave energy to the spirit bomb. You idiot.
But my spirits in the
My
spirit
spirit
spirit ball,
ball.
right? It's in there though,
Nah,
right?
she contributed more than you did to that team. You fuck.
Anyway, so okay, so
Whatever.
yeah, that was on the news, and I was like, who cares? I don't know if because I think somebody else beat him too because
There was some other stream where like people some guy got together with like other streamers instead of like somebody famous, and they just well, famous is relative, I guess, but yeah, they beat the record of like stream for.
like 1.3.
It was
million.
still Fortnite, but it was 1.1 million, where the previous record was like 600,000. So like they fucking smoked.
No,
them.
even after that one. That's what I'm saying. It was 1.1 million, and
Oh.
then some other kid was like,
Oh, there was like some third one.
Yeah, he's like,
I
I do
heard about that.
1.3 million, no problem. I don't
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know
weird.
how Twitch's servers can handle that, but whatever.
Yeah, we got fucking 6. I'm good.
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, I'm
Can you
cool.
imagine having to deal with that bullshit all your life, or for at least for?
I mean, I would probably pay about as much attention to the chat as I do now.
Yeah,
so.
that's fine. I'm trying to. I don't know what the average lifespan is of a Twitch streamer. Not lifespan.
Lifespan.
like
They're all
They
like
die
children
at
right now.
30.
So I mean specifically, it's how much time they actually spend
Yeah,
streaming.
Twitch isn't like little lamplight or something. Fucking
I mean
The
specifically
best
like
place.
you know that let's say somebody gets really really good at streaming, specifically Fortnite, and we
Okay.
know that Fortnite's gonna have maybe 3 to 5 years as far as like being a big thing. That's very very
generous.
very very generous.
Yeah.
How long can you expect a streamer to remain in that top spot for a long time? Aside from people that were doing YouTube stuff before, like you have Philip DeFranco, or you have like Shane Dawson. I remember all those
Right,
guys.
yeah, all those
guys
guys.
are gone. I
Yeah.
don't know where they are,
Yeah.
but they're doing other stuff. But I don't. Twitch.
I mean, I think that's the nature of what makes it appealing, though. Is like anyone could be the top thing. Like it just fluctuates so much that it's like
Yeah.
everyone does it.
It's being able to stay on top of trends. And
That
it's
too,
like,
yeah.
oh, my
it's also-
viewer
I mean-
count's going down. What's the next hot
Right.
game?
But it's also like me and Brian talked about. Like if you want to like really do this thing, like you have to start doing it without like having like you have to do a thing and not get paid for it before you do it, and like you have to treat it like a second job basically. Like you have to.
Yeah.
It's like me and Brian talked about it. It's like if we wanted to do this, it's like oh you have to come home from work and just do it until you sleep.
yeah,
And like Brian has a kid and shit, so it's like the
Yeah, I
fuck?
mean
Yeah.
you can't have it all, and that's
Yeah.
fine. But I remember I thought it was really funny because I was going through Twitter
Yeah.
and I was reading all this, and it was like, oh, we need to support guys like Ninja because he says you should